Isolet, among the 4 candidates, who do you want to enter into a royal marriage with?
I died, didn't I? The kingdom fell, the palace crumbled. I was clearly already—
Isolet, you're about to inherit the throne. It's time to find someone you love to support and care for you.
I can't believe it. I actually got reborn. And on the day I'm supposed to pick my fiancé. I'm the next queen of this prosperous kingdom, my father's only child. The surrounding kingdoms are eyeing us greedily, so father has been searching for a suitable marriage candidate for me. He wants me to choose one before I ascend the throne.
When you grow up, choose one of them to marry. The one you choose will share power over the kingdom and command the knight legions with you.
In my previous life, at the husband selection ceremony, I chose Karen with all my heart and set the engagement. Father, I've decided. I want to marry Karen.
The kingdom to save my maid Vivian.
Karen, it was you! I loved you so much, gave you everything, supported you completely. Why would you betray me?
But the person I've always loved is Vivian. The enemy captured her. To save her, I had to do this.
Isolate. If there's a next life, don't choose me. I just want to spend my life with Vivian.
In my previous life, he betrayed me for Vivian, destroyed the kingdom, got thousands of people killed. This time, I won't make the same mistake.
I know you've always liked Karan. Then the engagement is settled.
No. Father, I'm not choosing Karan. I choose him. I choose Samuel.
Samuel? He's just a commoner you picked up from the wilderness. Of the 4 candidates, he's the only one with no distinguished family, no power to rely on. Why him?
The 4 queen consort candidates are granted an audience.
Prince Karan, Prince of a vassal state, Chancellor of the Aryan Royal Court.
Count Lane, Senior Knight of the Royal Order.
Count Eli, Senior Court Alchemist. Samuel Healer, found in the forest by the princess at age 7.
Father, I know you all think his status too low, but I believe he can help me govern this kingdom. In my previous life, after I married, Samuel left the kingdom. While traveling through the Solar Empire, he broke his bloodline seal and regained his identity as the son of the sun god. I'll be taking the throne and governing soon. Rather than finding someone I love, I need a capable partner.
Isolade, think carefully. The royal marriage contract is bound by kingdom law. Once you sign, it can never be changed.
Don't worry, Father. I won't regret this.
Very well. Whatever you choose, I fully support you.
Father, I have one more request. Please keep my choice secret for now. At the engagement banquet in 7 days, I want to announce my fiancé myself.
All right.
Princess Isolette, may I ask who you've chosen as your fiancé?
The princess has loved Karan since she was little. It's definitely him.
Then let me congratulate the princess and Karen in advance. Your Highness, I already have someone I love in my heart. Please choose another.
In my previous life, he didn't refuse the marriage on selection day. Could it be that Karen was reborn too? You got a second chance at life, and this is how eager you are to be with Vivian? The kingdom spent years of resources cultivating you. A royal marriage isn't something you can just refuse.
I already have someone I love. For her, I'd leave the royal court, lose my title, I don't care.
What makes you so sure you're the one I picked?
If it's not me, then I ask the princess to grant us permission to leave together.
In my previous life, you destroyed my kingdom and got me killed. This life, you'll pay back everything you owe me.
In 7 days, at the engagement ceremony, all 4 of you must attend. I'll announce my final choice then.
Your Highness, I'm sorry. Prince Karen didn't to offend you. Karen apologized to the princess quickly. Don't make troubles for the royal family because of me.
This has nothing to do with Vivian. If the princess wants to punish someone, punish me. Don't make difficult for her.
I haven't hit her or yelled at her. How is this making difficult? Besides, what right does she have to say that to me? If you insist on being with her, then pay back every penny the royal family spent on your training. Otherwise, I'll have to leave this to the noble court.
Is this all you can do? Throw your royal status around? If you keep making this so difficult, don't expect me to ever marry you.
All the fault is mine, Your Highness. Punish me if you must. Don't involve Karan.
Vivian!
Thanks.
No need to thank me, Your Highness. It's what I should do. Your Highness, in 7 days I'll agree to marry you. I hope after you get your wish and marry me, you'll stop bullying Vivian.
Karen, you're that sure I'll always choose you?
Since the princess has already chosen her fiancé, we'll take our leave now.
Samuel, wait! 1 week from now, at my engagement banquet, you have to come. Understand?
The fiancé isn't me. Why does the princess insist I be there?
Fool, if you don't come, the princess gets one less gift.
Your Highness, rest assured. Even if I don't come, I'll definitely prepare a grand gift to congratulate you on your happy marriage.
This dummy. The fiancé is him, and he's congratulating me on what, happy marriage?
Leave immediately for the Solar Empire. Return before the engagement ceremony? Even though the princess isn't choosing me as her fiancé, whatever she wants me to do, I'll make it happen.
Throw all of this out. Throw it out! These are all things related to Prince Karen. Don't you usually treasure them the most? That was before. Now this is all just garbage to me. Where's my sword? Your Highness, did you forget? Prince Karen said Vivian needed to practice sword bay daily, so he took your sword with asking. You personally approved it. You said whatever Prince Karen asked for, we should do our best to accommodate.
That sword was my mother's legacy. How dare they touch it?
Lina, throw out everything related to Karen first. I'm going to get my sword back. The princess used to do everything Prince Karen wanted. Why is she suddenly so forceful? Prince Karen, in 7 days you'll be the prince's husband. Will we never see each other again?
Dear Vivian, even if I marry Iselin, you'll be the only one in my heart.
But I'm just a lowly maid. The princess is always arrogant and debelegant. She'll probably makes hard for me.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
Protect? Even if the cost is my entire kingdom and thousands of subjects?
Vivian, ever since I saw your sword dance at the knighting ceremony, I've loved you. I knew then that you would be the only woman I love in this life.
Sword dance? Vivian can't even use a sword! The one in the mask on horseback, doing swordplay at that ceremony, was clearly me. Help me put these away. I'm going to the side hall. I'll be back shortly.
Yes, Your Highness.
The princess' swordsmanship is incredible. I wish I could practice too.
Just now, the one on horseback doing sword playing in the arena was you?
It was me, but please keep it a secret.
That was the most beautiful swordsmanship I've ever seen. May I have the chance to know you?
Ever since that day I saw you practice, I've loved you. Don't worry. I've easing sore night to how we can be together. In this sing, I will leading to you, Marin. After the winning, I'll request to return to my territory. Once the corpse I've prembe at Benjing Schwintriwed. We can be together forever.
But if the princess investigates...
Her investigate? She's a fragile princess with nothing but romance in her head. What could she possibly find?
So you only ever loved Vivian because you mistook her for me.
Karen, in your previous life, you betrayed your country for this impostor. How pathetic.
Your Highness!
What are you doing here? I've already agreed to marry you in 7 days. Why are you still making trouble for Vivian?
The coronation and wedding are coming up. I don't have time to make trouble for a maid. Give me my sword back.
It's just a weapon. What's the big deal about lending it to Vivian for practice? You don't even know swordplay. That sword is just decoration at your place anyway.
It's just a weapon. What's the big deal about lending it to Vivian for practice? You don't even know swordplay. That sword is just decoration at your place anyway.
Even as decoration, you have no right to take it. Charon, know your place.
Why is she suddenly talking to me like this? She probably caught me being intimate with Vivian and is throwing a princess tantrum.
It's just a sword, Your Highness. No need to be so harsh. I've always taken whatever I want from the palace.
Prince Charon, don't argue with the princess because of me.
It's my fault for being low-born and practice without my own sword. Since the princess insists, I'll go get it and return it to her Highness.
I'll get it. You rest here.
Your Highness, I'm actually quite curious. Your swordsmanship is so good. Why do you hide it?
My sword never swings for those who aren't worth it. Your Highness, don't leave so fast. Haven't you noticed anything different about your sword? You soaked my sword in Goldbreaker? Do you know this will corrode the blade and make it snap? I know. But this bottle of Goldbreaker was a gift from Prince Charon. I just wanted to test its power on a sword.
Give me the antidote. Want the antidote? Sure. As long as you give up choosing Charon and let us leave together, I'll give it to you in 7 days. But my sword can't wait that long!
Your Highnessness doesn't know. If the sword is nourished by Royal Heart's blood, it can last another 7 days. But if you're willing to kneel and beg me...
You think I'd let you threaten me? You think this scares me? Charon loves me!
Vivian, wake up! If anything happens to Vivian, I'll never forgive you!
Your Highness, please be okay. Your Highness! You're finally awake!
How did I end up here?
It was Samuel's potion that saved you. Before he left, she specifically told me to keep this healing elixir with me at all times. When I found you unconscious, I gave it to you immediately.
Where's my sword?
Right here.
What are you doing here?
Vivian lost too much blood. I need yours.
Prince Charon! Her Highness is injured! She just woke up! You can't—
Get out!
Charon, you dare.
The princess pushed someone down the stairs. Even if we report this to the king, you'll have to take responsibility for Vivian.
Charon, you'll regret this.
If anything happens to Vivian, that's what I'd really regret. Better safe than sorry a bit more.
Samuel's healing magic? He's thousands of miles away, yet he can still sense I'm in danger.
If I need more, I'll come back.
This healing must be costing him most of his spiritual energy.
Your Highness! That bastard! How could he do this to you? You treated him so well, yet for a maid, he drained your blood like this.
I'm fine now.
I'm just so angry for you. Everyone in the palace has seen how good you've been to him all these years. But him, he doesn't appreciate it, and now he doesn't even care if you live or die. Your Highness, if Prince Karen keeps acting like this after marriage, what will you do?
Who said my fiancé is him? I never chose him.
What did you say?
What do you want now? Draining Her Highness's blood wasn't enough?
I've come to apologize. Your Highness, the blood transfusion failed. Vivian, she needs holy water to survive. I beg you, give her the holy—
Prince Karen, don't you know? When the princess was born, a witch prophesied Your Highness would suffer a fatal blow before turning 22. The king spent 10 years and all his resources to find that one bottle. If you use it to save Vivian, what happens to the princess?
The princess is fine right now. It's just a prophecy. It might not even come true. Vivian is dying. She needs it more than the princess. Your Highness, once Vivian gets through this, I'll find a way to get another bottle of holy water to repay you.
The elves have been hidden for 100 years. What could you possibly use to get me another?
Such precious holy water, that bitch Vivian doesn't even deserve it.
Don't insult Vivian!
I can give you the holy water. The question is, how much are you willing to pay her?
I beg the princess! Grant me the holy water!
Your Highness, please don't be soft-hearted. That's your lifeline.
Charon, you mistook Drust for gold. I can't wait to see your face when you learn the truth.
Your Highness!
Don't worry, some things need to be said face to face.
I knew it. Your Highness still can't let him go!
Charon, I can give you the holy water.
Your Highness!
I knew it. Ever since we were kids, whatever I asked for, you'd always give me.
But I have 3 conditions.
Fine! I'll agree to all of them!
First, starting tomorrow morning, you will kneel at the cathedral for 3 days and 3 nights, praying for the kingdom and for the souls fallen in past wars. Each day, only 1 piece of coarse bread and 1 bowl of water. No changing clothes, no standing up, no sleeping.
Pray for the kingdom?
Vivian is also a subject of this kingdom. If you truly want holy water for her, you must first pray for everyone on this land. Pay back the debt you owe from your previous life. Second, you must attend the engagement ceremony on time, with no excuses. Third, at the engagement ceremony, no matter who my fiancé turns out to be, you must accept the result and never go back on your word.
Fine, I agree. I'll be at the engagement banquet on time to marry you.
3 days and 3 nights. You really can suffer for that impostor. Samuel, I hope you won't let me down.
Your Highness!
I'm fine, just a bit sleepy. Your Highness, ever since you recovered from your injuries, you've been getting sleepier every day. Is your body really okay? Seems the witch's prophecy was true.
Then why did you give the holy water to that bitch Vivian?
Who said I'm planning to die?
Since you're alive, get to work.
I want to see Karan.
Prince Karan can't be bothered with you. He's kneeling at the cathedral praying for your sins. The princess said, if you have the energy to frame others, you have the energy to work. From today on, you're in charge of cleaning the stables.
But I'm Prince Karan's—
I only know you're a royal maid. You can work, or you can leave the palace right now.
I'll do it.
Your Highness, you look like a completely different person. So beautiful.
The engagement banquet is an important day. Of course I should look different. Just a shame. I can barely see anymore.
Your Highness!
I've never seen Isalith like this. She's no longer that delicate princess in lace gazing at me with adoration. She's a true queen.
Why is Prince Charon looking at the princess with such awe?
Vivian, you're awake. Why are you doing this?
Charon, what were you looking at just now?
Nothing. Let's go.
Princess. Tomorrow's engagement ceremony. I'll give you a gift you'll never forget.
Today, my daughter Isolad, sole heir to this kingdom, will choose her fiancé here. This person will share power over the kingdom, command the Night Legions, and be her companion for life.
What's the princess waiting for? Is she waiting for the one who haven't arrived?
You mean Samuel? Impossible. The princess has loved Prince Charon for years. She'll definitely choose her.
Exactly. Prince Charon is young and handsome, and the Chancellor. How could the princess choose anyone else?
She gave up the holy water to get me to agree. Fine, I'll play along for now. After the wedding, I'll fake my death and escape with Vivian.
Your Highness, please let Karen go! Please let Karen go!
Vivian, what are you doing? Go back!
Your Highness, I know you've loved Prince Karen for many years, but Karen and I truly love each other. Please don't use royal power to force him to marry you.
So Prince Charon's beloved is this maid?
How disappointing. The princess is using her power to steal someone else's love.
Your Highness, to force Prince Karen to agree, you even destroyed your own life-saving holy water. You gambled your life to threaten him. Have you thought about the kingdom and the people you're supposed to protect?
The holy water. The princess destroyed her holy water.
The witch's prophecy. The prince had suffered a fatal blow before 22.
The kingdom only has one heir. If something happens to the princess, who inherits the throne? With enemies surrounding us, if the royal line ends, our kingdom will be at anyone's mercy.
The princess cares more about her love than her own life, even more than the entire kingdom.
Exactly! She has no right to inherit the throne!
Silence!
Your Highness, the antidote is in my hands. If you choose Charon today, this bottle disappears with me. Your mother's sword will become scrap metal.
It's been so long. How much longer is the princess going to wait?
Your Highness, how did she get so sick?
Your Highness, I'm late.
Go, our child.
It's time to go back. Your Highness, wait for me.
Not late. Perfect timing.
Your Highness.
So she really was waiting for this nobody.
Don't be naive. You think waiting for you makes you her fiancé?
I choose to be my fiancé. I choose to be my fiancé.
The princess chose Princess Karen! I saw it! She pointed to Prince Karen!
It must be Princess Karen! I knew it!
Guess I was overthinking. How could she choose a commoner? It has to be me. Guess I was overthinking. How could she choose a commoner? It has to be me.
The princess' choice. I accept.
Congratulations, Prince Karen! Congratulations, Princess!
Charon, what are you coming up for? Samuel, come up. This is my choice. Samuel, my fiancé.
Impossible. How could she choose Samuel? Samuel! That orphan picked up from the wilderness?
A commoner with no power? Fit to be the future queen's husband?
Your Highness, your partner concerns the kingdom's future. Please reconsider.
Prince Charon, we can finally be together. I don't know what the princess is thinking, passing up Count Lane and Count Eli to choose a commoner.
Exactly. She must be doing this to spite me because I rejected her, picking this lowly commoner to humiliate me.
Your Highness, you don't need to ruin your future and the kingdom's future just to spite me.
Spite you. You're overthinking. I chose Samuel because I want to.
You want to? You've been obsessed with me for years. The whole kingdom knows. Today, in front of everyone, you suddenly say you're choosing a commoner. This is your revenge to make everyone laugh at me.
That's right. The princess' love for Bronze Charon no one in the kingdom doesn't know about. I hit even as traitor Bronze Charon had come.
Your Highness, I'll honor my promise about the holy water. I fully accept your choice.
Rejected the princess and still wants to marry her. Has he fallen for her? No, I need to stop this. Prince Charon, you don't need to be so wronged for my sake.
You don't need to worry about me rejecting you and embarrassing you in public. I told you, I'll marry you.
Prince Charon, please conduct yourself with dignity. The princess is not someone you can disrespect.
Samuel, a commoner like you has no place speaking here. I'm talking to the princess.
You think my third condition was so you'd accept marrying me?
You don't need to go through all this trouble to get my attention. Though my heart truly belongs to Vivian, I can give you everything except love.
So hurry up and tell everyone this was just a joke. Announce it again.
Sure. Father, please make the royal marriage contract public. Let everyone see clearly.
Someone bring forth the marriage contract.
See clearly, Karen.
My fiancé has always been Samuel. I really don't know where your confidence comes from.
It really is Samuel! The princess chose that commoner! The princess has lost her mind, giving up Prince Charon for a commoner!
Prince Charon has brilliant governing talent. Samuel is just a regular healer. What will become of the kingdom's future?
But just now, Samuel descended from the sky, healed the princess's eyes, and turned the entire arena from winter to spring. That kind of power doesn't seem like something a commoner possess. Could he have some other identity?
Right, he can fly. He has wings. That crown is unusual.
All that light and wings just now were probably fake. Probably just sunline reflection and a preset magic arrayed in. How could he have any other identity?
Seems the princess still doesn't understand. Governing a kingdom takes more than flashy little magic tricks.
Even if you're a princess, you can't win Karen's heart. And the people won't be satisfied with you either.
Actually, I am...
Everyone, please be quiet.
Since Isolde has chosen her partner, I respect and support every decision she makes. Samuel will become Isolde's lawful partner, guarding this kingdom together with her. As for the kingdom's future, please rest assured, I know better than anyone how much effort Isolde has put in to become a worthy queen. I believe she can govern this kingdom well.
Since the king says so, it should be fine.
We trust the king!
We trust the king! We trust the princess!
We trust the king! We trust the princess!
The king is so confident. Maybe the princess has abilities we don't know about.
Yes, the king never exaggerates.
To celebrate the princess's engagement, 3 days from now, the royal family will hold a hunting tournament. The outer hunting grounds will be open to all subjects.
Long live the king! Long live the princess!
A hunting tournament! The royal hunting grounds, and we commoners can go too?
Your Highness, how long are you going to keep this up?
You even convinced the king to play along with this huge act. If you apologize to me now,
Karen, you're just a prince from a vassal state, living in my palace, benefiting from my generosity. Who gave you the nerve to speak to me like that? You think I can't live without you? Don't be stupid. Face reality. You and Vivian are in love. I'm giving you my blessing. From today on, do whatever you want.
It has nothing to do with me.
Why does my heart suddenly feel empty, like something important was lost, and I threw it away myself?
Thank you for your blessing, Your Highness. Karen and I will never bother you again.
Wait.
I knew it. She still can't bear to let me go. I knew you wouldn't really...
Vivian, don't you still have something to give me?
Your Highness, I don't understand what you mean.
The Goldbreaker antidote. Didn't you threaten me with it? Saying if I chose Karen, you'd destroy my mother's sword. Now that I'm engaged to Samuel, shouldn't you hand over the antidote?
Goldbreaker? I heard that stuff is incredibly expensive. How does a maid have it?
A maid threatening the princess. What nerve!
Vivian, what's going on?
You didn't know. You gave her that bottle of Goldbreaker, and she used it to try to destroy my mother's sword.
But Goldbreaker works within 15 minutes. Your sword looks fine?
See clearly? Those faint blue rust marks. I suppressed them with my own heart's blood.
Heart's blood? How much pain the princess must have endured. This maid is too gifted.
Vivian, is this true? You tried to destroy the princess's sword and forced her to use her heart's blood?
Karen, I did all this for you. I just wanted to threaten her. I never meant to really hurt her.
Someone! Arrest this vicious maid and throw her in prison!
No! Don't arrest me! Prince Karan, save me! I did all this for you! You promised to protect me!
Your Majesty, though Vivian is at fault, the princess did push her down the stairs that time, causing serious injuries. That was punishment enough. Please be lenient.
I pushed her down the stairs. Did you see clearly?
Your Majesty, though Vivian is at fault, the princess did push her down the stairs that time, causing serious injuries. That was punishment enough. Please be lenient.
I authorize you to search Vivian's memory. Show everyone what happened on those stairs that day.
You have no right to search my memories! I did nothing wrong, so...
Did you see that? She threw herself at the princess' sword.
Right, the princess had already pulled back her sword, but she still threw herself at it, then lost her balance and fell.
God is fair. People like this deserve to burn in hell.
No, that's fake! Prince Karen, believe me!
Shut up!
I didn't look closely at the time. I really thought the princess pushed her.
Didn't look closely. And that excuses draining half my blood and acting like nothing happened?
The princess was already injured, and he drained half her blood? That's practically murder! I was only away for a few days, and you dare bully my daughter like this? Someone! Arrest these two ungrateful traitors! Throw them in prison!
The princess was already injured, and he drained half her blood? That's practically murder!
Duke Louis has arrived!
It's him, the enemy leader who destroyed my kingdom in my previous life. What's he doing here?
Your Majesty, I am Duke Louis.
I've long admired your great name. I heard today is the princess's engagement ceremony. I prepared some small gifts for her.
Duke, you traveled far. That is enough of a gift for my daughter's engagement.
Your Majesty, what happened here to make you so angry on your daughter's engagement day? Two ungrateful wretches who bullied my daughter. I was about to punish them. Is this Prince Karan? I saw him once from afar at the border years ago. Made quite an impression. Might your Majesty spare them for my sake?
Of course. Release them. Go. Prepare a quiet chamber for Duke Louis. I hope you'll honor us at the hunting tournament in 3 days.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Princess! Sorry, princess. I didn't see anything.
He's so cute. Let me tease him a bit more.
Oh my god.
Guess who?
Princess, don't tease me like this.
Your Highness, are you okay?
I'm fine. His gaze is so gentle.
She kissed me. Does that mean she likes me too?
Samuel, would you blame me for stopping you from revealing your identity at the arena?
No. Whatever the princess commands, I'll execute without hesitation.
You're no longer the orphan I picked up from the wilderness. You're the heir to the Solar Empire, the prince of the most powerful empire on the continent. You don't have to obey my every command.
Your Highness, are you abandoning me? I swear, whatever my identity, Prince of the Solar Empire or commoner, I will always be loyal to you. Never betray you.
I'm not abandoning you.
Prince, congratulations on your engagement to the princess.
What are you doing here?
The king and queen were overjoyed to hear of your engagement to Princess Isolde. They sent me, first to congratulate you, second to ask when you plan to bring the princess back to—
I'm not taking her to the Solar Empire.
Your Highness, moving Samuel to a new palace is a small matter. Let me handle it. Why go yourself?
Before, I always neglected him. Now that we're engaged, I should show him more care.
Your Highness is so good to Samuel. If he knew, he'd probably be too happy to sleep.
I'm not taking her to the Solar Empire. She's the kingdom's only heir, the future queen of this realm. I won't take her away. I'll stay by her side and help her govern.
Your Highness, what brings you here? Do you need something?
Is this the calm, cold prince I know?
I'm here to tell you to move next to my chambers tomorrow. This place is too plain.
Yes, Your Highness.
Thank you, Duke, for saving me today.
Don't thank me, I'm no saint. Your father promised us you would become Isolde's spouse, control this kingdom in the future. Then we could get what we wanted from you. That's the only reason we accepted your allegiance.
I didn't know. Father never told me.
Doesn't matter, you just need to know I don't save people with no value. So, dear Prince Karen, you need to find a way to win the princess back. Understand?
I understand. The princess has loved me since she was little. She can't have lost feelings for me so quickly. Today she was just angry.
Is that so? Then good. At the hunting tournament in 3 days, I'll help you once more.
Your Highness, this look suits you.
I never knew she had this side. Even though I love Vivian, marrying her might not be so bad.
The princess never used to hunt. Now that she's engaged to Samuel, she's still trying to get Prince Karen's attention. Even dressing in riding gear she's never worn before. Too bad Prince Karen won't even look at her. Whether I've worn riding gear or not, wouldn't you know?
Weren't you the one always telling me to dress ladylike and elegant? Saying Karen likes dignified, graceful princesses and hates when I wear riding gear on horseback. How could you forget? This hunt is preparation for Samuel's and my wedding. Of course I'm participating personally.
Wedding prep? Samuel's just a healer. You don't even know how to hunt. There's no way you two can catch anything. This is the princess's choice, picking someone who can't even prepare a deerskin belt for his own wedding.
My partner. I'll prepare the deerskin belt for him myself. Prince Karen needn't worry.
Darling, I want a deerskin belt too for when we get married.
Don't worry. I'll definitely have the best catch today. I'll hunt the biggest stag for you myself.
Once Duke Louis's plan succeeds this evening, Isolde, you'll be begging me to marry you.
The hunt begins! Is that a lance hawk on the prince's shoulder? I heard those are nearly impossible to tame. Seems the king wasn't exaggerating. The princess really is impressive.
That hawk was probably trained by the king's people and gifted to her. A spoiled princess could never tame a hawk herself.
Darling! A silver fox! I want that fur for a cloak!
Prince Karen is a legendary marksman. That fox is about to become a cloak.
When did you learn archery? Samuel, when did you learn archery?
Probably while Prince Kanan was busy romancing his maid.
That damn lowboy.
The hawk spotted a rat. Everyone, chase that direction! Chase! Don't let it escape! Speed up now! Don't let it reach the deep woods!
Her Highness entrusted me with this important task. I cannot fail. Now.
Damn!
Go, Samuel. Go and don't come back.
Samuel may have regained his identity as the Sunshot, but I only know he had powerful healing abilities. And to combat tactics of Stag. No, Samuel's in danger!
Opportunity.
I shouldn't have let him chase alone. It's Samuel! Samuel!
Your Highness, you're here.
Where are you hurt? Let me see.
Don't worry, Your Highness. Just surface wounds, nothing serious.
I know your healing is powerful, but you can't keep risking yourself like this. From now on, I won't let you face danger alone.
Your Highness, look. I caught it. When we get back, I'll make you the best carved belt.
You got hurt this badly. Just to make me a belt.
Oh, Your Highness, please accept my condolences. Samuel only knows healing, not hunting, yet he insisted on chasing alone. Accidents don't grieve too much.
I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint Prince Karen. I'm still alive.
How are you not dead?
Why, Prince Karen? Were you hoping Samuel would die?
Of course not. I was just shocked, all this blood everywhere.
So this is the creature Duke Louis arranged. Even though Samuel didn't princess, if I can save the princess and this life edge, she'll deeding through her night becking Mayu.
Prince Caron, you can put that arrow away.
Is that an abyssal bat? How did something like that get into the royal hunting grounds?
Useless. Lost such a perfect opportunity.
Dragon! A dragon!
Stand back. No. If Karen sees the princess fight, he'll know. The masked mystery knight at the tournament wasn't me! It was the princess!
How she looked so much like Vivian that day.
What's she doing? Even master swordsmen, the bravest knights in the kingdom, fear dragons. How is she this brave?
No. If Karen learns the truth, it'll be disastrous. I need to think of something. Karen! I suddenly feel awful, just like when I fell down those stairs. Probably from the riding, my old injuries acting up. Take me back first.
But...
Karen, it hurts so much.
Useless fool. Stupid beast, not attack! Retreat!
Stay back!
The princess, she's actually fighting a dragon head on.
Not bad, come again!
Oh no, the princess is going to be thrown off!
With your pathetic skills, daring to fight a dragon.
No good. If this keeps up, my stamina will drain. To end this fast.
The dragon's weak point is its chest.
The princess! She actually defeated a dragon!
I never imagined she could actually kill a dragon. So she was hiding this strength all along.
Long live Princess Isola!
Duke, you've never seen a dragon like this, have you? You can come closer. Take a good look.
Indeed rare. Your Highness is truly heroic. Your Highness, I suddenly feel dizzy. Please allow me to leave first. Return to camp to rest.
Take care, Duke Lewis.
Your Highness, you single-handedly slay a dragon! This is a miracle!
Yes, you're incredible!
Your Highness's skill reminds me of that masked mystery knight from the knighting ceremony years ago.
That swordsmanship is identical to yours.
Yes. It was me.
Tired?
A little.
Islet, are you all right?
Father, I'm fine. Look what we caught.
A stag! Excellent! Tonight we celebrate!
That stag. They just got lucky this time.
But my belt.
In a couple days, I'll take you to town, buy better deer hide, make you the most beautiful belt, 100 times better than theirs.
I knew you treat me the best.
Prince Karen, Duke Luid requests your presence.
Duke, you wanted me?
Prince Karen, quite the romantic. For some lowly woman, you ignore your own father and country. This is how you repay me for saving you?
Duke, I had a reason.
Do you know what I sacrificed today? I spent countless resources, manpower, wealth, years of work to barely tame that dragon. It was my masterpin. It died. Killed by the woman you were supposed to marry. Listen to me, Charon. You must win Isolde. No one harms the interests of the kingdom of Kaz.
Karen!
Vivian! Duke, why are you holding Vivian?
Until the job is done, I will be looking after her for you. Do not worry, I will treat her well. As long as you behave.
Karen!
Duke! Duke, please let her go. I will keep her under control. She will not interfere with your plans again.
What right do you have to negotiate with me? You are still in danger yourself. Do not think about saving others! Truly useless.
Duke, please calm your anger. I have a plan. Without marrying Isolde, I can still make Arian's resources serve Kaz.
I am listening.
Making Arian submit to Kaz, how much profit is that? Compare that to conquering Arian outright, making it Kaz territory.
Oh, continue.
Arian's location is strategically superior, easy to defend, hard to attack, powerful, with many allies. You know this better than me, Duke. But with my help, everything changes.
Your help? You lost your chancellor position. What can you help with?
I governed for years. I know Arian's troop deployments, supply chains, border patrol rotations, and Isolde's coronation ceremonies.
Excellent! Excellent! We'll do exactly that!
Duke, you said Isolde killed that dragon.
What about it?
Charon! I feel terrible. Take me back. I don't want to stay here.
All right, let's go. Duke, I'll take her back to rest first.
Go.
Congratulations, Karen. Finally free of the princess.
You can be with Vivian now. Yeah, back then you fell in love at first sight with Vivian's masked horseback sword dance at the tournament. After all these hardships, you still takes. Truly destined love.
So that's how it is. Pass the order. The princess slaying the dragon must never reach Karen's ears.
Yes.
So foolish, conspiring with others to hurt the one you truly love, all for an imposter. This drama gets more entertaining by the day. I can't wait to see his face when he learns the truth.
Karen, when are we getting married?
After Duke Lewis's plan is complete. Now's not the time.
Has he fallen for Islam? That bitch. Already engaged and still seducing him.
All right, whatever you say. Have some wine. Relax.
Vivian.
Why am I...
Last night...
Darling, you're awake? Last night, you were so passionate I could barely keep up.
Why does it feel...
Karen,
You'll take responsibility, right?
Of course. Today we'll go to town, buy everything we need for the wedding.
Karen, I want this. It'll make such a beautiful belt.
Wrap up that deer hide. Excellent choice, Prince. Finest hide in the shop. Prince Karen, one moment. What? That deer hide costs 1,000 gold. You haven't paid. Don't you know? When I want something, I take it. I never pay. Pay.
Please pay, Prince.
What the hell is going on?
Prince, don't you know? Everything you ever took before, the princess sent people to pay for later. And you're supposed to be a prince? Without the princess, you can't even afford 1,000 gold?
Oh, isn't that Prince Karen? Used to be so glorious. Now he can't even pay for things, has to mooch off our princess to spoil his side piece.
A prince from some minor kingdom, living off our princess money to pamper another woman.
How pathetic!
What are you doing?
Prince Karen, by the princess's orders, you now have no connection to the kingdom of Arian. Your residence is being reclaimed for the royal stables. Please cooperate.
She thinks her Aryan kingdom is the greatest thing in the world!
Karen, do you know the Solar Empire?
Solar Empire, of course. The most powerful empire on the continent. Why?
I heard even a regular count in the Solar Empire has more wealth than a normal king. I happen to know a count there. I'll introduce you. Once we connect with him, make money, Isolet can never use money to force us apart again.
Whatever was so important, Duke Louis left without a word. The little money he left barely covers this.
Count, please come in. Karen, this is Count de Vervo I told you about.
Count de Vervo, a pleasure. Please sit.
Prince Karen, young and promising. I've long heard you were Arian's youngest chancellor. Brilliant and talented.
You flatter me, Count.
I heard you and the princess had a falling out. Living here now must be tough. Honestly, I value your administrative talent. Plus, Miss Vivian vouched for you as that mystery knight from back then. I trust her. I can provide housing, daily expenses, even fund a proper engagement ceremony. But once Princess Isolde is crowned and you're free, you'll serve under me for 3 years.
Karen, better than being bullied here. Let's take this chance to leave. Count de Ver is from the Solar Empire. Following him beats staying here.
Fine. I agree.
Then sign this contract.
Congratulations on your upcoming engagement to Miss Vivian.
Your Highness, do you still like Karen?
No. Why do you ask?
He's getting engaged in 3 days. You scheduled our wedding for the same day, like you're competing with him.
Samuel, look at me. Karen is my past. You are my present and future.
Your Highness.
Stop overthinking. 3 days until our wedding. Be happy, okay?
Congratulations on your engagement. Congrats, Karen. Finally with the one you love.
Isolde, so what if you're a princess? Your man still chose me. Soon I'll be a proper princess.
The ceremony's about to start. Where are all the guests?
They should be arriving soon.
Prince, bad news. Princess Isret and Lord Samuel are holding their wedding today at the Royal Cathedral. All the nobles, officials, and foreign Inarikis went there instead.
She did this on purpose, Karen. She picked this day to humiliate us. We have Count de Vervo's support now. We don't need to fear her. Come, we'll crash her wedding and give her a gift.
Isolde, just wait. Since you ruined my engagement, you won't have a good time either.
Isn't that Prince Karen? Why is he here? I heard they're having their engagement today too. Did they cancel it?
Isolde! Why did you pick today for your wedding? You did this on purpose!
Which kingdom law says I can't hold my wedding today?
I know you still love Karen. You're jealous of me. Jealous I'm his princess, so you had to ruin our engagement!
I'm busy with state affairs every day. I've forgotten about him long ago. No time to bother with you.
If not for your wedding today, how could our engagement have no guests?
No guests wanted to attend your engagement. That's your problem. I didn't send anyone to stop them from going.
You're the princess! Powerful and influential! Everyone would rather not offend you, so of course they all came here!
So you know I'm the princess. Then how dare you disrupt my wedding?
Your Highness, please calm down. We just came to congratulate you and Samuel on your wedding.
Oh? Congratulations. Where's the gift? Today is my wedding day. I'm in a good mood. Here's the deal. Here's the Charon. Answer a few questions for me, and I'll let this slide.
What do you want to ask?
Charon, from the day you entered this palace, how have I treated you? You know. Whatever you wanted, whatever I could give, I gave you. Yet all these years, you never felt a thing for me. But one day, you suddenly fell in love with my maid. I'm really curious. What about her attracted you?
This bitch. What is she trying to do? Your Highness, you can't force feelings. You're pressuring Karen like this. Did I ask you? Let him speak.
From the day of the knighting ceremony, I loved her.
Just because of her sword display that day?
Exactly. Her swordmanship, beauty, and power combined was the best I've ever seen.
Karen, you...
Is Karen talking about that mystery knight? Wasn't that the princess? Seems Vivian impersonated the princess, tricked Prince Karen.
Since these two bonded over a sword dance, why not have Miss Vivian demonstrate right now? Let us see what kind of swordsmanship could make Prince Charon lose his mind. Abandon me, a princess, for a maid?
Yes, Miss Vivian, show us a move. Let us see. Swordmanship that made Prince Karen fall in love at first sight, fall in love and never forget, must be heaven by.
Charon, today's our engagement day. Let's do this another time. Don't waste time.
Are you afraid of wasting time? Or afraid you can't do it at all?
Vivian couldn't possibly not know. Back then, Karen saw her sword dance with his own eyes. Exactly. Otherwise, how could Karen fall in love at first sight?
Are you sure the person you saw sword dancing that day was Vivian?
Vivian, since the princess doubts you, why not go up and show everyone? Let them see what real swordsmanship looks like.
Charon,
Vivian, don't worry. I believe in your skill. You'll be fine.
This is the swordsmanship that made Prince Charon fall in love? Can't even do the basic starting pulse. My maid is better than this.
it's over, completely over.
Starting stance should be a lunge with horizontal thrust. Your grip is worse than an apprentice. Wrists stiff, hips loose, footwork completely chaotic.
Your Highness, you don't know swordsmanship. Don't randomly critique others, you'll make a fool of yourself. Yeah, Vivian just hasn't practiced in a while, still warming up. She's the mystery knight from the knighting ceremony.
Right. Karen, I just haven't practiced in so long. No, if Karen finds out I can't sword fight at all, it's completely over.
Hey, you got to admit, after the princess's pointers, it's a bit better.
This level isn't even amateur. How did Prince Charon fall for her?
Because the mystery knight at the tournament wasn't Vivian at all. It was the princess.
No, impossible. The mystery knight couldn't be the princess. Your Highness, you just happened to guess a few moves right. You don't know swordsmanship. Gumma, could you be the mystery knight?
Exactly. If you really know sword dance, how come we've never seen it? Or are you really, like Vivian said, still in love with Charon?
Your Highness, though Vivian was a bit impulsive today, you shouldn't slander her like this. You think this will make me like you?
Prince Charon really is foolish.
Why doesn't the princess demonstrate a sword dance too?
Sure. What? Scared?
Isolde, what do you want? You just can't stand seeing me happy.
Why Karen loves you, don't you know? When you stole my identity, you should have known this day would come.
Karen, you said you fell in love with Vivian at the knighting ceremony.
Then look carefully. Is this the sword ship you fell in love with that day?
My God, the princess's swordsmanship is incredible.
Prince Charon was right. The mystery knight's swordsmanship truly combines beauty and power.
So I've been wrong all along. The woman I loved for 2 lifetimes wasn't Vivian. It was Isolde.
Charon, do you like my engagement gift?
Your Highness, the one sword dancing at the knighting ceremony was really you.
You're only asking now? Isn't it a bit late?
What's going on? Karen, the mystery knight you fell for was actually the princess you always ignored? You mistook the princess for a maid. Loved her for all these years. You knew all along I got the wrong person. Why didn't you ever tell me?
If I told you, would you have believed me? From the day you entered this palace, have you ever paid attention to me? Even for a moment?
Your Highness, I
never understood why I treated you so well, yet you despised me so much. Now I finally understand. The problem wasn't me. It was you.
Because you're a prince from a vassal state living in my palace. In front of me, you always felt inferior. That pathetic pride of yours would never allow you to love me.
Yes. You're right. I was afraid of being mocked. They said I was just the princess's pet. So I never dared let myself fall for you. But when I learned you were the one who made my heart race that day, I finally saw my own heart clearly. Your Highness, didn't you always love me? Now I finally know the one I truly love is you. We can start over. Your Highness, you always loved me, didn't you? Now I finally know the one I truly love is you. We can start over.
Charon, did you forget? You're attending my wedding to Samuel right now.
Marriages can be undone. Samuel is a useless commoner. He doesn't deserve you.
Remember the 3 conditions when I gave you the holy water.
No matter who my fiancé turns out to be, you can never go back on your word. That condition, you agreed to yourself. Third, No matter who my fiancé turns out to be, you must accept the result and never go back on your word.
Fine, I agree! I regret it.
Too late. Besides, what makes you think, after everything you've done to hurt me, that I'd still like you?
I know I was stupid before. But believe me, I really know I was wrong. I'll make it up to you from now on. But I know
Enough! The fact that Samuel and I are married will never change because of anyone or anything.
Karen, this is for you. I made it myself, the only one in the world.
I don't want it. Who cares about your stuff?
This is the kingdom emblem I designed for when I become queen. Father said it was excellent. Then it's settled. When I turn 20, we'll get married, and you'll help me govern the kingdom together.
Throw them out.
Your Highness!
The wedding continues.
Your Highness, are you all right?
With you here, I'm fine.
Your Highness, please, forgive me. I really know I was wrong.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just raining. Sleep well.
Your Highness, please see me just once.
So annoying.
Your Highness, please give me another chance. I'll do anything. What are you doing? Let me go! I need to see the princess!
Charon, what do you think you're doing? Shouting under the princess's window in the middle of the night. Have you no shame?
Your Majesty, please let me see the princess. Please help me win her back.
Win her back? My daughter is already married to Samuel. You're not fit to see her anymore.
Your Majesty! Samuel doesn't deserve the princess. He's just a useless commoner. I'm far better than him.
Enough! Islode and Samuel are happy now. I won't allow you to disturb them anymore.
But the princess still has feelings for me. She loved me since she was little. She's just angry right now. If she sees me, I can definitely change her mind.
Change her mind? You did so much to hurt her for a maid, and you still expect her to like you? Once the treaty period ends, you leave Arian immediately. Never return.
Your Majesty!
Take him out!
Prince Karen, remember? The last time you knelt under the princess's window was for Vivian too. Back then, kneeling in the snow, begging for holy water for that imposter. Did you ever think this day would come?
The princess is fine right now. It's just a prophecy. It might not even come true. Vivian is dying. She needs it more than the princess. Isolette, I really misjudged you! Vivian was just borrowing your sword and you actually tried to kill her? Vivian, wake up! If anything happens to Vivian, I'll never forgive you.
Better safe than sorry a bit more.
Charon, it hurts so much.
It's all Vivian's fault. She tricked me. I'll never let her go.
Charon, listen to me explain and...
Explain what? Explain that you didn't deliberately impersonate the princess? If you hadn't kept lying to me, how could I have hurt her, missed her?
I did impersonate her, but just because I can't sword dance, you don't love me anymore. All these years, our feelings, were they all fake?
Enough. Put away that disgusting act. Tomorrow morning, you go kneel at the palace gate and beg the princess for forgiveness. If she doesn't forgive, you keep kneeling!
No! Karen, you can't do this to me! I did everything for you! Karen! Don't you find yourself ridiculous? You keep saying you love me. But ever since Isolde didn't choose you as fiancé, your heart has been with her! Have you ever thought even if I hadn't impersonated her, in the end you'd still fall for her? Because you had her in your heart from the very beginning. You just didn't dare admit it! You coward!
Whatever I feel for her, I don't need you to tell me.
Isolde, it's all your fault. Karen abandoned me because of you. Just wait. I'll never let you go. Your Highness, please see me once. I want to explain in person.
Your Highness, if you want to see him, I'll bring him here right now.
Who said I want to see him? I just burned the letter.
Really? Then why stare at it so long?
Samuel, are you jealous?
Of course not. This wine's gone cold. Let me warm it up.
You're acting very strange. Every time you lie, you avoid my gaze. Still saying you're not jealous?
Your Highness! An old woman at the palace gate says her granddaughter needs herbs to survive. The guards won't let her in. She's kneeling and refusing to leave.
At this hour.
I'll go.
Probably nothing serious. You just used so much energy healing that new resident in the stables. You need a few days to recover.
I'll be right there.
I'll be back shortly.
All right.
Granny, where's your granddaughter?
Your Highness, in the alley behind. She's dying. I can't move her alone. Please come with me.
Damn, it's sleeping potion. Princess, since you ruined my wedding, I'll ruin yours too.
No. The princess is in danger! Linda!
Lord Samuel, what happened?
The princess is in trouble. Immediately notify the guard captain. Have him seal the city. Search every suspicious place. No one suspicious leaves the city.
I can roughly sense her direction. I'll find her.
Karan! Someone saw the princess outside the tavern west of town, being helped into a carriage by a strange man heading out of the city. What?
The person said the princess looked strange, like she was drunk.
I heard the princess is quite skilled. She won't beat me up later, will he?
Don't worry, I gave her such a strong dose, she can't resist.
So hot. No good. That cloth wasn't just sleeping potion. That's the neighboring old duke, infamous for his lust.
Your Highness, you're awake. What's the matter, princess? I am here to take good care of you.
Get away from me, you filthy pig! You will pay for this! My husband will tear you apart!
You think a bound bird can still use its beak? I've heard your husband is just a common healer. He won't find you.
You're mistaken. He is the Crown Prince of the Solar Empire, and he will find me.
Ridiculous! The Prince of the Solar Empire? What a joke!
You animal! How dare you touch the princess?
Sorry, I'll never dare again.
Your Highness, you're safe now.
Samuel.
Not good, my energy. Almost depleted. Take that man inside back to the palace. Lock him up. He'll be dealt with when Her Highness wakes.
Yes.
City gates are closed by royal order. No one in or out. Urgent business. The princess is in danger. No token, no passage.
So it was you, you old bastard! What did you do to her?
Your body hasn't recovered. You can't use more energy.
I can still hold on, Your Highness. Just endure a bit longer. We're almost...
Linda, just let me see the princess once. I'm just worried about her health.
Prince Karen, please go back. The princess won't see you.
Your Highness, why are you up? Your body hasn't recovered. What's happening downstairs? It's Prince Karen. Been kneeling outside since before dawn shouting to see you. Guards chased him off several times. He won't leave.
Bring him up to see me.
Your Highness!
Go.
Your Highness, are you okay? I heard that old bastard. Stay away from her.
Didn't you have something to say? Say it from there. Samuel, come sit. Seems he's jealous again.
Samuel! What right do you have to still be here? A useless waste. The princess isn't even safe with you.
Your Highness.
Don't you see? Samuel can't protect you at all. Only I have that ability. Please give me a chance. Let me protect you.
Karen, what right do you have to say that? The danger I was in this time was all because of you.
Karen, think about it. All these years, every time I was hurt, wasn't it because of you and Vivian?
Your Highness,
However, I'm willing to for my coronation ceremony, no energy to handle these two matters.
Your Highness, rest assured, I'll handle it perfectly. I could handle this too. Your Highness, why let him?
That Duke is notorious, but his duxty is quite powerful.
I'm not afraid.
But I don't want Arian or the Solar Empire dragged into war over this. And I have something more important for you.
After my coronation in 7 days, we'll move to the new palace. It hasn't been furnished yet. I want you to personally decorate our future home.
I'll go right now.
Karen, where were you last night? I couldn't sleep. I was so worried. Karen, what are you doing?
Worried about me? You were worried your plan failed. Say it. Was the princess danger your doing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Still lying?
That old bastard confessed everything. It was you who found him, you who planned it, you who drugged the princess.
I did it for you. She ruined us.
Enough! Once, the princess nearly went blind from losing the holy water. You know how that feels?
Karen, no. Don't. I was wrong. I beg you.
Lord Samuel is so good to Her Highness. Look, he personally decorated this entire palace. Yeah, everyone used to say the princess was least likely to choose Lord Samuel. Now look, he's the one who truly suits her. Shh! Her Highness and Lord Samuel are back. Your Highness, you're finally back! Any later and this palace would be drowning in flowers.
All this, you arranged personally?
Yes. Let me show you the bedroom. There's a surprise.
So mysterious, even blindfolding me.
You'll know the surprise soon.
That's a top-tier elven craft, woven with gold thread. This is the kingdom emblem I designed myself. He even remembers the leaves I loved watching in the palace garden as a child. All this, everything I loved.
Your Highness, do you like it?
The princess doesn't like it.
None of this is what the princess likes.
The princess likes dark oak furniture with gold trim on the edges. She likes velvet curtains, but they must be deep purple, not dark green.
The pillow embroidery should be red maple leaves, not ginkgo.
Oh right, that tapestry. Water lilies?
The princess never liked water lilies. She likes roses. Damart red rose is her favorite flower. Samuel, you don't understand the princess' tastes at all. How long have you actually spent with her?
In my previous life, we lived together for years. Her preferences, I know better than anyone. Samuel could never compare to me.
Here, use dark oak, gold cum. The study desk should be large. Karan likes reading. Your Highness, this is your marital bedroom, but Prince Karan hasn't even looked at it once. You're handling everything alone. He's just too busy. Besides, these small things I can handle myself. Why bother him?
Oh, right. Put a bouquet of red roses by the window. I remember Karen likes them.
Your Highness, you remember all his preferences. But what about your own?
What he likes, I like. Perhaps God let me live again, to make up for the regrets of my previous life.
So, Your Highness, you can't possibly like what he arranged. You're just too polite to say it, right?
Samuel, I love this room you decorated. Karen, why are you here? What do you want?
Your Highness, I've handled everything. That old duke, I've had him castrated. As for Vivian, I blinded her myself. Your Highness, everything you asked, I've done.
I see. You can leave now.
Your Highness,
The princess told you to leave. Didn't you hear?
Charon, what are you doing here?
The princess won't see me. That's a Solar Empire carriage. Isn't that Samuel? Why is he with a woman so intimately?
Charon, could it be Samuel is cheating on the princess? Maybe we're misreading the situation. What else could it be? Look how intimate they are! They're hugging!
That woman looks old enough to be Samuel's mother.
That woman's attire is clearly wealthy and noble, riding in a Solar Empire carriage. I recall Samuel had so much money to decorate the palace. Where did he get it? You suspect Samuel is being kept by that rich woman? Right. Record it with the crystal ball as evidence. Let's hurry and tell the princess. Can't let her be fooled by Samuel. Charon, what are you doing?
The princess is set on Samuel now. Even if we show her the crystal ball recording, she'd think I'm deliberately trying to drive a wedge between them. She doesn't trust me at all anymore.
Then what? Just watch the princess get deceived? Samuel is really something, cheating on her with another woman while—
Charon, I'm not implying anything about you.
So, how do you plan to tell the princess about this?
3 days from now, the Queen's coronation ceremony. The king, all nobles, ministers, and foreign exousies will be there. If I expose this footage publicly, Samuel won't be able to explain himself even with 100 mouths.
Brilliant! Charon, you're smart! Then, the princess sees Samuel's true colors. Maybe she'll change her mind and be with you again. Charon, I think you should try again. The princess loved you for so many years. How could she give up so easily? Maybe she's just too proud to back down. Had no choice but to marry Samuel.
I know her personality, but she knows mine too. I won't give up this easily. I'll make the princess know she and we're destined to be together.
At the coronation ceremony in 3 days, Samuel, I'll ruin you.
What do you want from me?
Duke, I'm here to help you attack the kingdom of Arian.
You help me? I've already made a deal with Charon. What information could a maid have that matches a former chancellor?
You don't know. Karin has changed. He fell for Isolette. For her, he even blinded me. So he definitely won't help you anymore.
I've lived in the palace for years. I know every passage, every secret door. And I know alchemy. I have several colorless, odorless potions that can be slipped into drinks at the coronation ceremony. Then all the nobles will lose their ability to resist.
Sounds somewhat interesting. But you're blind now. How can you help me?
As long as you can heal my eyes, I can do it.
Fine. I agree. Someone, bring the healer.
Duke, this young lady's eyes were too severely damaged and too much time has passed. I did my best, but they can't fully recover. She'll see things blurry from now on.
Being able to see is enough.
Enough. Isolette, Charon, the pain you gave me, I'll repay 100-fold.
This drama gets more entertaining by the day. I can't wait to see that day arrive.
Samuel, today I'll expose you for what you really are.
Her Highness, Princess Isolde arrives! In the name of the forefathers, in the name of the gods, I crown Isolin as the new Queen of Arian. From this day forward, she shall wield the scepter and guard this land.
Everyone raise your glasses to celebrate the Queen's coronation!
Your Majesty, I accuse Samuel!
Accuse.
Samuel! As the Queen's husband, you're intimate with another woman. How do you face Her Majesty? Your Majesty, look clearly. This is who you chose.
Lord Samuel betrayed the princess. The Queen just got crowned, and this happens. Your Majesty, I know you're heartbroken. But don't be fooled by Samuel anymore.
He doesn't deserve to stand by your side.
Charon, are you sure this woman is Samuel's lover?
Absolutely. I saw it with my own eyes, recorded it with the crystal ball as proof.
Very well. Let me introduce you to her.
Everyone, this is my mother, Lysandra, Queen of the Solar Empire. Queen of the Solar Empire? Lord Samuel is actually a prince of the Solar Empire?
Young prince, the footage you captured, just a mother fussing over her son's health. Is there a problem with that?
What's happening? I suddenly feel so dizzy.
Marvelous! Simply magvenous! Your Majesty's coronation truly unforgettable.
Duke Louis, finally dropping the act?
Act. No more acting. Arian's nobles have lost their ability to resist. My K's army is right outside the city, waiting for my signal. This city is mine.
Your Majesty, the enemy forces outside the city have been completely annihilated by our troops and Benevis. Solar Empire reinforcements have arrived. The palace is fully secured.
Benevos? Who is that?
Such combat power!
This is impossible. Its scales were black. It was dragon!
Your dragon? It's called Benevus now, guardian of Arian.
Impossible. It was clearly injured by you at the hunting grounds. It couldn't have survived.
An ordinary healer couldn't do it. But what about the son of the sun god? Samuel, fortunately with you as the son of the sun god, you can use the world's best healing to save this little one.
As long as the princess is happy, I'll do it.
From now on, you'll be called Benevus.
You used it for evil. Let it suffer. Let it be driven by hatred. You never treated it as an equal life. It may have been yours once, but not anymore. Now, it chose to hard Arian.
Let me go!
So you knew at the hunting grounds?
No. I've always known. The coronation continues. Charon, anything else to say?
Your Majesty, I have nothing to say. Please punish me.
You were wrong, but not the mastermind. From now on, leave Arian, never return.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Your territory, your title, all revoked. Vivian, conspiring with foreign enemies, betraying the country. Locked in prison, life imprisonment.
Samuel pledges eternal loyalty to your Majesty.
We pledge eternal loyalty to Her Majesty.
Long live the Queen! Long live the Kingdom of Arion!
Benevis is inviting us for a ride.
Well, want to come see with me?
My honor, Your Majesty.
Look, on the dragon's back! It's Her Majesty and Lord Samuel!